Welcome in, guys, to Rover Sports today. And I understand that the volume in the earlier videos isn't exactly perfect, but I think you guys will still enjoy them. I hope that this volume comes through a little bit better. We're going to be talking about Adam Gase today and Kelechi Osemele. It's just another mark against Adam Gase as a head football coach in the National Football League. What he did with Kelechi Osemele is completely and totally coaching malpractice. It's also a violation against humanity in the way that he treated Kelechi Osemele. So Osemele went and saw 3 separate doctors, and all the doctors said is that Kelechi Osemele was not healthy to play in the NFL, or that he wasn't healthy. His shoulder required shoulder surgery. So what Adam Gase then proceeded to do was ignore the doctors, would not allow Kelechi Osemele to take surgery. And just because you paid Kelechi Osemele a lot of money, just because you have high expectations for a player, it shows you the disconnect between Adam Gase and his players. It showed you why guys like Jarvis Landry and guys in the NFL such as Jay Ajayi, it showed you why he had such a toxic culture in Miami, because Adam Gase only cares about Adam Gase. He only cares about watching film. He doesn't take any pride in people's lives. He doesn't take any effort to get to know his players, and it's completely unacceptable. And also, it's not even like Adam Gase is a brilliant X's and O's guy anyway. Adam Gase got toasted by the Patriots. The team mailed it in, threw in the towel. They allowed Sam Darnold to be mic'd up in the contest. He put all this pressure on Sam Darnold, saying Sam Darnold's the best quarterback I've ever coached. He's so spectacular. He can throw from multiple angles. And Sam Darnold hasn't done anything in this league. He hasn't been to the playoffs. He hasn't played a consistently long season. And Adam Gase, by him doing that, put a big bullseye on Sam Darnold's back, and he didn't even need to do that by propping up Sam Darnold. He's a guy that is very underwhelming. He didn't replace Luke Falk, and then, in fact, he knew Luke Falk was so bad that he cut Luke Falk when Sam Darnold was back, when Sam Darnold came back, but he didn't think about doing that when Sam Darnold wasn't back. He knew that Luke Falk was not a good quarterback, but yet he played Luke Falk, sacrificing wins because the quarterback is the most important position in football, so he sacrificed those wins. I don't know, for a draft pick or whatnot. I mean, why would he cut Luke Falk if he thought Luke Falk was a good quarterback? Why would he continue to play Luke Falk then if he cuts Luke Falk? It's a hypocritical argument. Just because Sam Darnold's back, now Luke Falk can't even play a backup quarterback? He's like, Luke Falk is not good enough on this team to be a backup quarterback. But yet, when it's time to start a quarterback, yeah, Luke Falk's a good starter. Luke Falk will be a competent starter. He knows the offense. But no, he can't even be a backup quarterback. So you just cut Luke Falk. You treat him like complete crap. You scapegoat Luke Falk then for your own personal gain. I mean, this guy is a complete and total disaster. He drafts Ja'Kai Polite, who he knows has a lot of problems on and off the field. It's ridiculous with the New York Jets already. And having Sam Darnold mic'd up, but this Kelechi Osemele thing, this is really just being completely unsympathetic. It's not being sincere to a player's to one of your coworkers, and he's in pain. You're not doing right by Kelechi Osemele. It's basic human etiquette to really take stock in what Osemele is going through. And it's not like Osemele had his own private doctor and he's mailing in the season just to get a paycheck. No, he went to 3 separate doctors. 3. So I would maybe understand there has been rare cases, but there's been cases where players have went and where players have, went to their own private doctor to try to not play and try to preserve and mail in a season. That has happened, but it's extremely, extremely rare. And it's so insulting that you'd think Kelechi Osemele's a liar, that you think he's lying and embellishing this injury. when there's a lot of football left to be played, and you're not on this earth forever. You're not going to be a guy that's going to be playing in this league for 40 years. Kelechi Osemele knows that this is his prime, this is vital times, and Adam Gase is making it seem like Kelechi Osemele's injury, like he's embellishing it, and he could be healthy to play this week, when really Kelechi Osemele has huge shoulder pain, and he might risk the rest of his playing career by Adam Gase not taking into account what this guy is going through. 3 separate doctors. It's not one doctor, it's 3. And you acquired this guy, and now you think that Kelechi Osemele is a liar. What message is it sending to the rest of your team that you won't stick by your player, or you won't take any stock in getting to know how a player, how your important offensive lineman, your starting guard, how he is feeling? You won't even talk to him. You won't even communicate with him. Osemele said he didn't even talk to Adam Gase. Adam Gase is not only failing as a football coach, he's failing in regards to caring for his coworkers. This is malpractice that's even worse than getting beat 35-0 by the Patriots. It's the ultimate malpractice. It's a sin to not worry about somebody who's hurt, especially a coworker, somebody who's really close to you. It is indefensible and disgraceful. It actually makes me really mad. It actually gets me irked up and angry because Osemele is getting thrown to the wolves by a guy who's supposed to be a mentor. When you're a football coach, even though you're a professional football coach and not a college or a high school coach, you're supposed to be a mentor. You're supposed to be a leader and a role model. For young players, for veterans, you're supposed to be a role model for the New York Jets. When you are the head football coach of an organization like the New York Jets, you're supposed to be a role model for every young kid, for every kid in that organization. They look to you as a leader. And what are you? You're not a leader. You're not a leader, and you don't care about anybody outside of yourself. You don't care about anybody outside of the film. It's sickening. It's disgraceful. It is really, really, really disappointing on Adam Gase in this situation. It is almost indefensible stuff for Adam Gase right now.